Well, good Friday, everybody, from Sevierville, Tennessee. And we're back at one of our favorites, absolute favorites up here. We love the food. We love the atmosphere. We love this whole complex. This is the Applewood Farmhouse Grill located in the Apple Barn complex. Now, the Farmhouse Grill is the first restaurant you come to. Then at the end, out there past the Apple Barn, is the Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant. Very similar menus, a couple of different items. We've done reviews at both, but we're back here at the Farmhouse Grill today. Looking forward to another good meal. Have we ever had a bad one here?
I don't think we ever have had a bad meal.
Okay, so let's go in here to the Applewood Farmhouse Grill and let's have some lunch. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, so they got a nice little fire pit out here for cold days like this. I remember the last time we were here on a cold day, it was like 5 degrees that day. It's 30 now, so
we were right next to this thing.
It's toasty compared to what it was then, but it's still cold enough to stand by that fire, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, so just a beautiful place.
And they actually have heaters up there underneath the, or above the rocking chairs.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of our favorites, has been for decades. I remember the time we used to come to we always call it the Apple Barn. It's actually Applewood Farmhouse Grill.
Yeah.
We used to come here almost every trip.
Our boys loved it too. Yeah, we'd bring them.
And anytime we brought somebody, like if your family came down from Minnesota, we'd bring them here if it was up here.
Yeah, because it was always good.
This was always the go-to place.
Yeah.
So we have spread it out a little bit more since we're doing YouTube, but still we want to come back here and do another review today. Here are the hours. You know, one thing about it is many times as we've been here, which would number 15 plus probably, we've never been for breakfast, have we?
No, we hadn't.
So here's as you come in. They have different rooms. To the right's the Riverview room, then here's the fireside on the left. The pantry's in the back.
This one.
So in there's the fireside room. That's actually my favorite room here. I hope we get put in there. We may not. But I love the fireside room. Beautiful. And we are in the fireside room. I think that's the prettiest one of the three.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll sit on the same side.
That's fine. So the reason I like this room, just very festively decorated. They have the fireplace right here. Very beautiful. Okay, so we're waiting on our drinks and our apple fritters. They start you off with apple fritters, which is one of the most amazing things ever. It looks like a hush puppy, but it's apple.
Sweet.
And it has the powdered sugar on top, and you make a mess all over the table, and it's just neat.
It's wonderful.
And you dip it in the apple butter. They have some of the best apple butter here that's ever been made.
Apple julep. They give you a little cup of the glass of the apple julep drink.
Yeah. So the recipe for that is in the slideshow. But do we know what we're getting yet?
I'm actually thinking about doing the Farmhouse Sampler Trio. It's got a piece of fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, and pot pie.
Yeah. And I have two things I alternate between here, and that's the Angus steak with the mushroom gravy and the fried chicken, which is some of the best and juiciest around. And I'm going to go with the fried chicken today. So it was a toss-up, but I just kind of leaning towards that. But I love their hamburger steak. We'll probably get that next time.
Okay.
So here is the apple julep. That is a great thing. Easy to make. I think when we made it home, we might have went a little heavy on the lemon juice. But,
yeah, because there's not much of that.
And there are those apple fritters. Those are absolutely amazing. So we have already prayed. So you want to see if everything's as good as it usually is.
So it doesn't look like they gave us as much powdered sugar as normal.
Yeah, that's true. Usually it's like everywhere.
Yeah. But yes, just as good as always.
So yeah, it looks like only 3 of them have powdered sugar and the rest don't. Remember last time had it all over the table.
Yeah, your little plates over there on the side.
Yeah, I probably should use that. Yeah. So the soup is out. I got the vegetable soup. What did you get? Vegetable as well?
I always get the vegetable.
Okay.
And I always ask for a piece of cornbread to like mash up in it, which I think is excellent.
So even with the reduced amount of powdered sugar, I still managed to get it everywhere. My one and only complaint or knock on this place is that, and I asked them again today, they used to have a chicken noodle soup, which was out of this world, the best chicken noodle soup I've ever had. And for whatever reason, the last few years they've not had that. So I asked her again today. She said, no, it's been a few years. I said, I know. I complain about it every time I'm here. I asked them, please bring that back. If the higher-ups here see this, I don't know why you took off the best chicken noodle soup. Nobody else could touch it. It was the best. I don't know why you would take that off the menu and offer potato soup. I mean, if people like potato, that's fine, but that was the other option, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So of the 2 options now, the vegetable is the best, but please bring back that chicken noodle soup. That was out of this world. That's my only negative spot about this place is that. Okay, so tell us again, what you got a combo trio
It's a farmhouse trio sampler. So you get fried chicken, chicken and dumplings, chicken pot pie, comes with mashed potatoes and gravy, and I got okra.
Pretty good portion of food. I'm very surprised you
Yeah.
get 2 pieces of chicken with that.
I know, I thought it'd be like a leg.
Yeah, I would have too. So, and you got okra and mashed potatoes and gravy. So, what is that chicken pot pie? You've had that here, haven't you?
I'm sure I have. It's been a while.
But you always get the chicken and dumplings usually, don't you?
I do, and it's very good.
Okay. And anyway, you ready? All right.
Pot pie. That's good. I like the dumplings better though.
Okay, but it's still good pot pie?
Yes.
All right. I'll let you know how the fried chicken is.
Yeah,
How's that fried okra?
Delicious.
Okay, we know the potatoes are good. Now, the green beans here, I always get them. These are the wide Italian-style Roma beans. In fact, that's why I always get them, because those are so full of flavor. I started growing them in my garden at home because of getting them here. I actually started getting those. I already had another variety I still grow, but I started adding these to it just because of how good they are here.
Yeah, I remember us asking them what kind they were, so that way we could get the seeds and do them ourselves.
I mean, I used to subscribe to a lot of seed catalogs, so I had seen them, but I didn't know if they used a certain variety of Roma. But anyway, any of those wide, flat Roma beans are just good flavor. So, mashed potatoes, I always get the white sawmill gravy on that. That's just what I'm used to at home. I can eat the brown gravy, but I much prefer sawmill gravy.
That always just seems to be good with mashed potatoes and chicken.
Yeah, good with anything.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy, eggs.
Their potatoes here are really good. Those are not instant potatoes.
I don't know. I think they're real.
Those are real. So, chicken, this is some of the best chicken in the smoky. There's like 3 places I'd come here and get chicken. That's Mama's, here, and Huck Finn's. I'm not saying there's not others that have good, but those are the 3 you cannot go wrong with.
Good and juicy.
Good and juicy. Now that's the leg. A leg usually is. The real test is the white meat, the breast, but I've never had a dry one here, so.
So she said it comes with 3 pieces. If you wanted to do all white, it was what, like a 99-cent
And that's not too bad, really. Some places a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
But I can eat a leg, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So.
The pot pie is good. It's good and creamy. I do like a more flakier crust. It's kind of a thin crust, but it's still good. Been a while since I've gotten their pot pie here. Okay, so here is our receipt. Do not see where they are charging an upcharge or anything because using a credit card.
So we got these little birds in the pretty little fellow there. And more in here. There's two more up there. Clearly married. They look like they're arguing. And right here, this is actually a painting of LeConte Lodge. If you've never been on top of Mount LeConte, when you get to the summit, you walk down those steps. We've actually been on those steps a couple of times. And that's the lodge up atop Mount LeConte. Stays booked up about a year in advance. This is a great passage of scripture from Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, talking about who the Messiah would be. This was written some 700 years before Christ's birth. Okay, well, just finished up here at the Applewood Farmhouse Grill, and I think we're both full right now.
Very, very full.
So as usual, why don't you start us? And you tried something different this time.
I did. I know I always love their chicken and dumplings here. Get those
We're
a
by
lot.
the fireplace, by the way. That was the only place we could bear to stand out here.
Yeah, and try to be out of the way a little bit too. So I always love coming here. We have such good memories here, bringing our kids, and always good food. So
It says up there it was established in 1995.
I saw that on the menu.
I bet you we've been coming since the late 90s.
Yeah, because
So-
Dylan was born in 95.
We may have come right after it opened. I don't remember.
I know, because I was even trying to think. Cause I started coming in 93.
But go ahead. I just want to throw that in when you mention them.
But I started coming in 93 when we got married. And I was trying to think, well, what was here before then? It's like, this seems like it's just always been here,
Yeah.
But I did get the farmhouse sampler. So ordered off the lunch menu.
You got your mic? Okay.
Yeah, my hair is cut right
I
now.
never can see it with your hair.
So lunch menu. Got the farmhouse sampler. So it came with a bowl of chicken and dumplings, a little bowl of chicken pot pie, and 2 pieces of chicken, a wing and a leg, mashed potatoes and gravy. I asked for the white gravy because I prefer that, and then side of your choosing, and I chose the okra. And I will say everything was really good. I'm very full. I actually gave him my wing. Chicken and dumplings are always my favorite here. Chicken pot pie was good. I prefer a flakier crust. This was kind of thin. And the chicken leg that I had, it was good. It's good and juicy. Mashed potatoes and gravy were good. Oh, my soup. I got the chicken and dumpling soup. No, I got the vegetable soup.
They don't have the chicken noodle anymore.
I know. The vegetable soup is always so good. And I did ask for a piece of cornbread to go in it. Couldn't even get all the cornbread in it. And then the fritters, she gave us 6, 3 of those a piece. So I am just stuffed. But everything was excellent. I don't remember what our server's name was, but she took really good care of us.
Yeah, yours came with a lot of food. I figured with a sampler you would maybe get 1 piece of chicken.
I did too.
Which that's already all you ate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, now this is a place, like she said, I've always loved coming. Before I get into my meal, if y'all remember the other week we were at Chili's. And at the end, she took great pleasure in telling y'all about a misspeak I did decades ago, where we were at a mall in Concord, and I read Chili's to go as Chili's Togo. And it was written differently. So,
well, he didn't say Chili's. He goes, "What's Togo's?"
Well, it was written together. It didn't have the little dot between it like it does now. So anyway, she was happy to point that out to y'all the other night. So Shaughnessy gave us a little gem today. So I have to share this. So yeah, she hands me her wing off of her. What?
No, go ahead.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah. Now, every time you said a gem, I thought, "What are you gonna say?"
Yeah, she hands me her wing off of her plate and said, "I don't like wings." I always knew she didn't prefer them, but I finally just asked myself, "Why don't you like wings?" She said, "I don't like the feathers on them." Now, I've ate hundreds of chicken wings. I'm yet to have one with a feather on it. So, do you want to share where you got a chicken wing with feathers on
I
it.
think it wasn't a feather per se, but it's like the little hair things that are on wings sometimes. They don't get all that plucked off. And it's more just, I know that they're sometimes there. I couldn't have seen it today with all that breading, but you know, it's a mental thing for me. Now I'll eat like a boneless wing.
You're talking about the little blonde things.
Yeah, just
So do not eat chicken wings with feathers on them.
yeah. And he let me know that every part of that chicken I just ate.
I got a call coming in, suspected spam. No, I do not want to renew my car warranty or extend it. So, all right. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. We all misspeak sometimes, but yeah, she does not like chicken wings with feathers on them. So, anyway, I did get the fried chicken. I think the fried chicken here is some of the best in this area, and really like it. Really enjoy it. It was no exception today, very juicy. The mashed potatoes are great here. The green beans are good. The only thing, I did mention this earlier, I wish they would go back to the chicken noodle soup. The vegetable soup is okay. Did I even eat all of it? I think I did.
I didn't notice.
But I guess if I had one other thing I'd like to say is maybe space it out a little bit more. If it's possible for the food to come out too quick, it did today. We had really just got done with the fritters and I hadn't even touched the soup yet. Here comes the food. So while I'm trying to eat the soup, food's just sitting there. I kind of wish maybe, like when you have those, I won't say appetizers because they bring those out, it comes with your meal. I'd like to have been able to have gotten that eaten first.
It was quick today.
Yeah, very quick. So anyway, but great meal. Not one thing was bad. The chicken here is great. Love this place. We'll be back. There will be future reviews here. We need to come for breakfast sometime.
We do.
There's so many breakfast places in this area, you'll never get them all tried.
And we just don't eat a lot of breakfast out.
We really don't go out for breakfast a whole lot, once in a while. So
because at home, it's like we used to do like one major meal and maybe a little something here or there. So yeah, breakfast is kind of like a little treat here and there.
yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So, all right. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe.
Give it a thumbs up and find and follow us on Facebook.
Have a blessed day.